the question I would like to pose to you, gentlemen, is who would you say is the most underrated player in the league at the moment? Can be from any team. Just who do you feel like is playing really well and not getting massive
Come up with a
recognition?
few. I've got a short list of 7, but I was quite interested to hear your guys first.
Liam, you go first.
I did it last time when I had all the players that were.
Yeah, you did. So, I would say James Ward-Prowse is going quite unnoticed. I mean, he's sort of been touted, but I think he's playing quite well for West Ham. He's not really getting many on the stats, but he's being quite a orchestrator. You not feeling that, Sam?
No, I agree. He's playing. I agree. He's playing really well, but I feel like he's not underrated for it. I feel like he's rated perfect. But I must see it more than you, as in the ratings.
Yeah,
no, he's definitely having a good season.
Someone, I mean, maybe I don't listen to enough football and stuff, but John McGinn for Villa.
Yeah, that's mine.
I feel like he's one of the best players in that team, and he's absolutely bosses games. Like
he's my. I've got 7, but he's my most underrated player. Sorry, underrated player in the league. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
he's so brilliant.
Yeah, I was thinking whether Kudus is, but I think he's starting to get recognition now, the way he's scoring goals and what he's sort of been doing.
I think you could pick 4 or 5 from West Ham.
Yeah,
because I feel like you could pick Kudus, you could pick Bowen. Yeah,
someone who I'd say for Spurs would be Pedro Porro.
I looked at that.
I think he's gone very under the radar. I think since he's joined Spurs, he's got the 3rd most assists for a defender in the league since he's joined Spurs. And he's playing very well this season. I feel like getting the ball, his passing. There's been a couple of games where he's not been quite at it, but when he's at it, like some of his long passings, just absolutely incredible. Like his assist for the Richarlison goal against Newcastle, the second one.
He likes having a crack as well, doesn't he? He likes having a crack.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't score many, but yeah, he's I think he's going under the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think go back to West Ham, I think there's, like I said, you can probably pick 4 or 5. I've picked out Edson Alvarez. Because he never scores and he gets booked every game, but he's just that player that he's like a Mexican Roy Keane in that midfield. He's just scared. If I was up against him, I'd just run the other way. He's a scary little guy, but he's brilliant. And then I've also put Thomas Souček, who seems to be having like one of the seasons of his life at the minute. He went on a run where he scored in like 5 or 6 games in a row. And that midfield at the minute with those two and Paquetá and Ward-Prowse, I think pretty much the whole team at West Ham at the minute is underrated. I've also put down, again, Villa, another one of those teams that you can put about 5 players down, but I've put Pau Torres down.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Diego Harless is brilliant as well, but I think Pau Torres is like, no one ever speaks about Pau Torres. And when I watched him against City...
Yeah, okay.
I watched him against City and hang on, you got the same issue that I believe, Ash. What do you think? You've seen him getting praised?
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading a post the other day, which was the Premier League team of the season so far. And a lot of people were commenting that Torres should be in there. Probably just Villa fans.
But he wasn't.
But he wasn't in there. It was a bit Van Dijk was, which I thought, has he better than Torres?
Popular choice.
Yeah.
And then I've also got 3 other shouts. I've got Lewis Dunk, who is just cool. At 32, he still looks like he's like mid-20s. He's just so solid for Brighton. I think he is the player I believe that has made the most. Not that it really matters because it's all Brighton like knocking it about. He's got the most passes of any player in the league. And then I've got Dominic Solanke at Bournemouth, who is getting a goal every 2 games for a team
that's a good shout.
Yeah, that's the one I had that on my list. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the last one I've got is Abdoulaye Doucouré at Everton.
Oh, I got that as well. He's having a great season.
Everton are getting results left, right, and centre, but we just covered it earlier. They haven't got centre forward because Beto can't score, Schmidt never plays, and then Calvert-Lewin can't even make it for an hour. You look at where their goals are coming from. a lot of Doucouré.
Yeah.
And he's obviously that enforcer, like a bit like Alvarez, who he's keeping that team together. And he's having a cracking season.
He's sort of gone because he used to be more of like a defensive midfielder, didn't he? He seems like to be.
But
like
Onana's doing that now, so he comes forward a bit.
Yeah, he's like a number 10 now, which is weird because he used to be like defensive midfielder.
He loves a goal. He's like a, not that he's the same kind of player at all, but he's a bit like Lampard. He just arrives in the box and just a smash one in.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's having a great season.
Yeah.
That works nicely because I've got him on my list. I also have another Bournemouth player, which wasn't Solanke, but I think Semenyo looks awesome. And nobody's talking about him, but he's so quick and he's supplying a lot of the goals for Solanke from the wings, so he's working well.
He's an ex-Bristol City player, though, so I'm not having it.
Is he?
He went from Bristol City to Bournemouth, yeah.
I didn't actually realise that. I've gone for a Villa player. So we've gone for a Villa player, but I've gone for a different Villa player. Who have I gone for?
Luca Digne.
No, I went for Douglas Luiz. Sorry,
Oh,
Liam, give you a chance. Give you a chance there, Liam. Do you want to guess?
Is it Douglas Luiz?
Yeah, Liam. Well, it's actually Douglas Luiz. Yeah, he's. I don't know. He's probably
fair play. Well done, mate.
He's probably rated more than the guys you talked about, so he's not as underrated. But he's just phenomenal. He's a powerhouse in that midfield. They've got a great team. They're great to watch.
It annoys me because the way he's developed, I feel like he wouldn't look at a place on our bench, and we got rid of him. Not that he'd want to sit on our bench, but we could have. I'd definitely take him back now.
Yeah, it'd be useful, wouldn't it? But Sam, you've got Rico Lewis, and he's the other one on the list, who I think is going to be amazing in the future. He's a real prospect. Not talked about enough, I don't think. Very good.
Doesn't play enough though.
Doesn't yet, but he's like Foden. Pep's obviously working him in, and he'll of course, as he did with Foden, and he made a real. It worked really well with the Foden because he developed into a great player. So I think that'll happen with Rico Lewis.
I hope so.
My list, obviously, with Doucouré as well. Yeah,
nice, good shouts. Any? Would you disagree with John McGinn being the most underrated player at the moment? Then
no.
I'm not sure. He's probably on a par with. He does a different job really to Douglas Luiz, and obviously a different job to Pau Torres. I'm fully with you on Torres though. That's a great show. Yeah,
I'd like to see a compilation of times that John McGinn has lost the ball this season, because I don't think it'll be very long.
10 seconds.
The ball sticks. When City played against Villa and against Arsenal, the ball just stuck to his foot. He was like, I don't know. It's a Scottish Messi. No, I don't know.
He's going to be a driving force for Scotland in the Euros, and I'm really excited for the first game of the Euros, Scotland-Germany, because I think there could be an upset there. I'm getting ahead of myself, but
the reason I think he's underrated is because where's he been for where's he in a weird way? Where's he been for his whole career? Because he's now 30, 31.
Yeah,
and he just burst out of nowhere and had this amazing season. I think he is the driving force behind the season they're having.
Maybe Emery brought some special supplements with him when he came over. brought some sneaky stuff.
Some iron brew straight from Scotland. Iron brew. Have this, John.
Yeah. Nice. That was good. Enjoyed that.
Happy Christmas. This is Fun Times for Four.